What's up guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing the Steelseries Arctis 7 wireless gaming headset. I bought this on sale for $100 and it usually retails for $150. This is the all black version and it also comes in white. This supports PCs and consoles, but when it comes to the Xbox One, you can't use it as a wireless gaming headset and have to use a 3.5mm cable, which is included in the box. Now this is a very popular headset, and even on the box it says best gaming headset by PC Gamer. And it also claims to have the best mic. So with all of that being said, is it really worth $100 and should you go ahead and buy it? Let's find out. So first, when I open the box, we have the gaming headset. It comes with this accessory box. So first in the box, we have the manual and this welcome letter. And lastly, it comes with the wireless hub, a micro USB cable for charging, as well as a mini USB with a 3.5mm cable at the end so you can plug it into your controller. When it comes to the design, it has a really sleek and sharp look and definitely comes off as a very high-end premium gaming headset. Starting off with the ear cups, it's plastic, and then on this surface right here with the Steelseries, it's tactile rubber, so it has a really rubberish feel to it. And when we work our way up to the top headband, this part is metal covered with the black and gray band that goes around the headset, and right here is actually where you can adjust the comfort level, and it goes around inside the headset as well. Now this band is customizable and you can go on their website and buy different colors and mix and match to the way you like. For flexibility, I would say this is pretty flexible and has a really nice range of motion. You can twist and turn in different angles, and there's just a tad bit of resistance, but not too much. And the ear cups only turn in one direction, so it doesn't go all the way around, and you can twist both of them like this and put it around your head if you like. As far as the buttons go, starting off on the left ear cup, there's a mute button, a volume slider, a mini USB which has a 3.5mm cable on the other end so you can plug it into, for example, your Xbox One controller, a 3.5 input for audio sharing, a micro USB for charging, and this is where the microphone is. You can take it out and bend it in certain angles, and it's really nice. On the right ear cup, there's the in-game and chat volume slider, as well as the power button. So here's the wireless transmitter. It has a pairing button, and then on the back it has a line in and line out input, so you can, for example, plug in your computer speakers and manage your headset. On the front, it has a LED light. If it's solid, then that means you have a solid connection. If it's blinking, then that means it's either in sleep mode or you don't have a connection. The wireless transmitter does a great job when it comes to range, and you get around 30 feet and still maintain a solid connection. Now when it comes to the battery life, on the box it says that you get around 15 hours, but there was a firmware update on the Steelseries engine where it was advertised that you get around 24 hours. I would say it's a little around 20 hours-ish on average, which is still really good. Now the way you go about getting the software is first you install it on your computer, then you plug in the wireless transmitter as well as turn on the headset, and then it's going to start installing any firmware updates that's available. Now the way you can indicate the battery life is through two ways. One is the power button starts blinking whenever it's running low on battery, and the second way is on the Steelseries engine there's a little battery bar that helps give you a little bit more of an idea of how much battery it has. Now I do want to mention, if the battery runs out, you can still continue using these through a wired connection. As far as the comfort goes, these are pretty comfortable and provide a really nice stable fit with not too much clamping force or pressure, and you can easily wear them for hours. The only thing that I'll say is that the ear cushions are soft, but they're not thick enough, and if it was a little bit thicker, it would have definitely added more to the comfort, but that's not a huge complaint, just something to take note of. So these are one size fits all with no height adjustment, and the only thing you can adjust is how long or short the band should be. If you have a bigger head, especially with a lot of hair, then you might experience a little bit of discomfort simply because you can't adjust the height, and the only thing you can adjust is the band and how wide it should be. Here's a quick test of the mic. The microphone is always on unless you press the mute button on the ear cup. As far as how much space I have between the microphone and my mouth, there's a decent amount of space and it's not too close to my mouth. Here's what it sounds like while I'm typing with the keyboard and how much sound it picks up. And overall, I'd say this is a quality microphone that sounds clear with a lot of detail in the sound. I probably wouldn't say it's the best microphone ever, but it's definitely really impressive. When it comes to the sound quality, these have great clarity, detailed mids and highs, and a really lean bass, and not bass heavy at all in my opinion, and overall produces a really clear neutral sound. Also, with the SteelSeries engine program on your computer, you have an equalizer where you can make adjustments and change the sound based on your personal preference. And you have a few preset options as well, game, movie, or music. And down here you have a few more options. And then also on the bottom, we have the dynamic range compression that you can adjust. And then on the right, there's a few more options. And then on the very top, you have your DTS 7.1 surround sound. This is actually how you turn it on, and it only supports PCs and not consoles simply because you need this program in order to turn it on. And then also you can save your settings so that way you can create new profiles for it to remember each customization you do. As far as gaming, these are absolutely incredible and creates a really nice gaming experience. The sound provides a really nice sense of awareness of your environment, especially with your enemy footsteps. Once they start getting closer to you, you're able to pick it up so quickly because there's so much clarity, and it does such a great job in that area. Now with this headset, there are two different main modes that you can use, the stereo and surround sound. The stereo mode provides sound that's really close to you, whereas the surround sound is really spacious and spread out. And they both have their benefits in certain situations, in my opinion. For example, with the stereo mode, it would be really good to use it for first-person shooter games because you want the sound that's closest to you in your environment, especially once the enemy starts getting near you. Whereas the surround sound would be good for things that are really spacious and the sound is spread out. For example, games such as The Witcher, Assassin's Creed, or Tomb Raider. There's a lot going on in those open world games, and there's a lot of sound coming from different areas. So with the surround sound, it really does a nice job of creating a really nice immersive experience while you're listening. Now when it comes to music, these sounded much better with music with a lot of instruments and vocals because it doesn't have a whole ton of bass. When you listen to those type of music, you feel like you're in front of the artist and hear a lot of details in the song, and you might even hear things you haven't heard before because there's a lot of clarity. But if you listen to music with a lot of bass, it might produce a little bit of a boring sound because there's a lot of clarity but not enough bass, and at higher volumes it started sounding a little bit muddy. Now the surround sound helps create a little bit more of a soundstage for music with vocals and instruments, but in my opinion, between stereo or surround sound when it comes to music, I didn't really notice a huge difference. They both sounded pretty good in their own ways depending on what type of music you listen to. Overall, these are a fantastic wireless gaming headset for $100 that provides great sound, comfort, and it looks and feels like a high-end gaming headset. I would recommend these to anyone looking for a wireless gaming headset for either your PC or PS4, and you want to maintain quality but don't want to spend too much, then these would be a fantastic option. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I really hope it was helpful and points you in the right direction. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll be sure to help you guys out. Also guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help support my channel, and until then, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.